Test 1, Sample Question 2. Shown below are 4 scaled vectors labeled k, l, m, and n with lengths in arbitrary units. On the right, construct a graphical representation of j, which is k plus l plus m plus n, the labels for each vector, and indicate the direction of j using the rosetta at the right. So to add vectors, which are currently sort of all over the place, we add them in any order we want, but we move them in order. So I'm going to start with k. So this will be k, obviously, and I'm going to move k over to the origin because I don't really know where I want, so I want to start in the middle, which is my best hope of staying where I should be. And then I'm going to add l. So that means go down 3 and over 2. So start here and add, to do L, we want to go down 3 and over 2, so to that spot. And then we'll add M. And M looks like we go down another 2 and over 3. So down 2 and over 3 to that spot. And then finally n, and we see that n is just 1 to the right, so we go here, 1 to the right, and we end up here. And then, and this is sort of the important bit, that my final vector needs to be, it needs to start at the open endpoint and end at the open arrowhead. So this needs to be my vector. So my sum is this. And we can see over here that that is very clearly D more than anything else. So this should have been D. All right, just to show it doesn't matter, I'm going to add them in a different order next. Just to show that we could have picked any direction we wanted, any order we wanted. So let me undo this. And now I'm going to add, let's start with M at the origin. So M is 2 down and 3 over. So that's M. And now I'm going to add N. And then I'm going to add K. Sure. And then finally I'm going to add L, which is 3 down and 2 over. And notice, of course, the vectors cross when I do it that way. Doesn't matter, vectors don't bother each other when they cross over. For aesthetic reasons, we usually try and make that not happen, but it's not important that it did happen. And again, to find the sum, I take the open endpoint and I go to the open arrowhead. So I end up here, and we see that that is again just D, just like the other one was. And we could do that lots of different ways, and every time we did it, we would end up with a thing that goes over 2 and down 2.